Welcome to Goat Island. I'm your host, the Big Ka Huzzi, and this is your weekly culture talk. And be honest, what's more cultural than food, huh? The food culture of the week is German food, where flavor doesn't whisper. It bellows through Bratwurst and beer halls. That's good. The goat dish of German cuisine, well, just bigger and better than the rest of the meals. It has to be Eisbein. Big, greasy, glorious. Eisbein isn't just a pork knuckle. It's a meaty love letter to your inner barbarian. It shows up at your table like it just came off a battlefield. Crispy skin, gelatinous glory underneath, falling apart like your last situationship. German food isn't here to impress with dainty plating. It's here to fill you up and knock the cold out of your bones. Everything is built for comfort and centuries of tradition. Slow braises, strong mustard, sour sides to cut the fat, and portions that say you've worked hard today, even if you didn't. Whether it's schnitzel or spatzel, it's all about hearty simplicity, bold seasoning, and the unmistakable I need a nap now satisfaction. Let's get to the down bad diet segment, and this week's food that isn't it, pickles, fam. Nah. I mean, there's people that go to Mickey D's and instead of asking them to hold the pickles, they ask for extra pickles. What the fuck? We're not doing that. This is a 3.5 out of 10 from us. It could be worse, but barely. Once you have your chow, it's time to wash it down, which means it's on for drink culture. This week's drink culture is Italians in summer. They don't drink to forget. They drink to flood. It's about looking unbothered while doing it. Shades on, legs crossed, pinky slightly out. You're not in a rush, babe. You're in a vibe. No bar fights, no pregame puke, just slow sips, strong glances, and the art of stretching one drink across 3 golden hours of seduction and small bites. Grazie. The goat belly of this drink culture has to be Prosecco, light, bubbly, flirty as hell. Prosecco is champagne's hotter, cheaper cousin that doesn't come with expectations, just good times and questionable decisions. It's the kind of drink that turns a casual chow into a 3-hour conversation and a kiss on both cheeks. Crisp, juicy, and just a little bit of the bubbly. This week is a bit too cold to be drinking the crispy Prosecco, but I'm sure in this new month of June, I'll find an excuse to have a Secco at sunset somehow. Even though we're not drinking Prosecco this week, we'd still love to, but what about the drinks that we're not even taking a sip of at any time? This week's Do Not Drink It Bevy is Dr. Pepper. I don't get how people drink the shit. Dr. Pepper is the right name though, because this tastes like fucking medicine. 2 out of 10 for this one. It ain't it. No. It's time for our FTC segment for the culture, and we've been looking at tattoo cultures across the world. This week's tat culture isn't specific to a continent, but kind of the opposite. And that's because, well, isn't the opposite of continents like, I don't know, the ocean, right? That's why the culture of tats this week is the old school sailor tats. The OG tough guy ink, swallows for safe return, anchors for staying grounded, a dagger through a rose. If you've been through heartbreak and a bar fight, this wasn't Instagram art. This was I've seen things energy. Bold lines, limited color, max respect. Sailor tats didn't try to deep it. They just were deep. And if you've got one and didn't sew a single day, well, allow it. But only if your anchor tattoo doesn't come with an inspirational quote in cursive. This style of ink was clean, strong, and could easily look hype regardless of placement and size. But some of the symbols are a bit fruity, though, not gonna lie. So we're giving it a 8 out of 10 for the old school sailor tats. This style has great aesthetics, but sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Like, why get a sailor tat and then you can't even swim or don't like the ocean? Make it make sense, man. Remember, there's two sides to everything, and that means what's for the culture and what's not of the culture. Let's get to the "we don't do that over here" segment. This week's cancelled look: cargo shorts with 12 pockets for zero purpose. Unless you're trekking through a rainforest or smuggling snacks into a cinema, there's no reason, none, for that many compartments. You're not Batman. You don't need a utility belt on your thighs. Also, most of those pockets, empty. You know it. We know it. 2 out of 10. Functional? Maybe. Fashionable? No. And don't hit us with "they're comfy. So is a blanket. But you're not wearing one to the club." We don't do that over here. And this week's brand violation is mixing Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube Premium. Bro, pick a lane. Your playlists are scattered across the multiverse like Infinity Stones. You're playing triple and still asking friends to send the link again. Want to hear that one song you saved last month? Good luck. Is it on Apple Music? Is it on Spotify? Is it on your YouTube watch later? You're not a DJ. You're a mess. And we don't do that over here. For drinking problems, this week's offender: not drinking water all night, then acting surprised. You hit 5 tequila shots, danced like your life depended on it, and now you're saying it feels like you're not going to make it. Your body is 70% water, not Red Bull and regret. Drink 1 glass between rounds, hydrate, or you will dehydrate. You had every chance. We even handed you the water bottle. Now your night's ending in a fetal position next to the toilet. Tragic. The party sin of the week is getting too deep during pre-drinks. Listen, it's not group therapy. Spotify is playing bangers. The tequila is flowing, and you just decided now is the time to unpack your childhood trauma. Nah, save it. We don't care. That's a wrap for this week's For the Culture Drop. And why haven't you, like and subscribe? And if you have any thoughts, drop a comment. From Code Island, this is the Big Ka Huzzi. We'll check you again.